I shouldn't have to tell them. I shouldn't have to remind, because what you're doing is reminding, screaming. And we know that doesn't work. That just beats kids down and it beats you down and it just spews your energy all over the place. And then everyone is exhausted and defeated at the end of that story. You know what that's like. But what happens when we ground and really heal our own motherhood wounds is that we show up ready and we show up able to hold loving boundaries, to give a direction, and to know that we're going to have it happen. Hey, everybody. It's Honor Janetsky here with Awakened Motherhood, and I'm so glad to have you joining me today for this broadcast. This is going to be a really important video that you're going to want to watch if you're a mom who struggles at all with getting your kids to hear you, to follow the directions you're giving them, and to cooperate easily, happily, and respectfully. Today, what is the thing that really does enable mothers and the mothers I work with and in my own life, me, to be so grounded and present for kids that when we're giving them a direction or holding a loving boundary for them, that they really get it. They really hear it. They know who's in charge. They know they're in charge of themselves. We're not here to fix that. But they know that mom is in charge of how the household runs. So the overwhelmed brain is talking to you all day long. Most of it you don't hear. It's out of your awareness. Okay? But what it says to you all day long to amplify your stress, to amplify your anxiety, is they are such slobs. Why are they like that? What is wrong with them? If I do that as a kid, I would have been smacked from here to eternity. That would never have been okay to talk back like that to my parents. What is wrong with them? Your brain might say to you, oh, they never pick up anything. There's all this to do, and if I tell them, they're just not going to do it. And since they're not going to do it, what choice do I have? I either have to live in squalor or I have to do it all myself. They never listen. They don't listen. They don't respect me. Maybe true. Maybe true that they don't listen. They don't hear you. They don't respect you. But your brain is going to just take that and run with it and chase its own tail to whip you into a frenzy of stress, of feeling powerless, of feeling out of control, of seeing all the things that are not working. That is overwhelm. Your brain might say, what is wrong with them? And then, what is wrong with me? It might get blamey and go, this is, if my partner was showing up more, this would not be happening. If he or she did what I asked them to do, this would not be happening. If they stepped up more with the kids, things would be better. So all of this mental chatter is coming from negativity. It's coming from a place of lack, of overwhelm. We're not going to analyze that today, but just to give you a little feel of that. And at the bottom of that, usually I'm failing. I'm failing myself as a mom. I'm failing the kind of home I want to have. And I'm failing these little beings who are my everything, who are not going to learn how to be organized and ordered and emotionally proficient and confident, right? And all these things, okay? So, but let's look at the key now. So what is the key? If you've worked with me, you know probably something about what I'm going to say next. But the key to getting your kids to hear you, to cooperate with you, meaning I'm going to paint the picture for you so you can really come with me on this journey. When I ask my kids to take care of a chore that is theirs, and I do hear a lot of moms say, I shouldn't have to tell them. I shouldn't have to remind, because what you're doing is reminding, screaming. And we know that doesn't work. That just beats kids down and it beats you down and it just spews your energy all over the place. And then everyone is exhausted and defeated at the end of that story. You know what that's like. If I'm going to be the mom, if I'm being the mom who just loves being with my kids. And this is true for me. I love being with my kids, not all the time, But I love being with my kids. I also love nurturing myself and playing and having a great time and working and being with you guys. I love all of the things. But for me to really love being with my kids, it's got to be that two-way street of we are respecting each other, we are communicating clearly with each other, and that cooperation is happening. So that if I need their help and cooperation, then I know how to ask for that and I know how to receive it. And in between there, they know how to do the thing. Okay. And if they need support, they ask me for it. So, in order to be that, I've got to be centered. I got to be connected with me to listen to these and go like, am I that? Am I that? Am I that? Yes or no? Just tick your boxes as you listen. Am I centered and connected with me? Am I knowing who I am as a mom and what I expect of my kids? Do I know that it's realistic? Can I know that I am worthy of their respect, of their eye contact? Can I know that I'm worthy of living in a space, a home that feels like a sanctuary, that is a safe place where organization happens, where we all know what goes where, and everyone takes responsibility for their own piece of that pie and puts things where they go? Do I know that I want to and choose to live in a place where everyone feels heard, where everyone's voice matters and everyone's voice counts, where we co-create our family agreements, our guidelines, our rules, sometimes they're rules, our practices for how we cooperate and how we get what we need, each of us as individuals, so that we can come with our cup full to the table, all of us. And I'm including my newly turned 8-year-old, and my 11-year-old, and especially as adults, my husband and me. So that's my vision to share with you of what a healthy, happy, thriving home is like. And do I know how to lead my family and inspire my kids to be their best selves? And the only way to do that is that I am inspired to be my best self. I'm respectful, I'm present, I'm connected, I'm connecting with them from the present moment. What this is built on, this kind of trusting, respectful, connected relationship between you and your children, and this can apply to partner too, is built on mutual respect. Imagine, and I'm going to demonstrate it. Imagine if, could be a partner, could be another adult, any other adult, said to you, after you had a nice coffee. So I had my coffee and I put my cup down on the side table, my coffee table or my desk. And someone walked past and said, pick up your coffee cup and take it to the sink. What if someone did that to you? I want to know. Say in the comments. What would it be like for someone to say to you, your shoes are everywhere? Or for someone to say to you, why are you wearing that? Why are you wearing that? What are you doing? Be quiet. You're talking too loud. Really think about this, you guys. And I'm being kind of funny, but I know this is how parents talk to their kids. Cooperation is built on respect. Respect is built on I take great, amazing care of me. I am a happy person. I am fulfilled. So when I go to parent my kids, I'm really ready. I can hold space for them. I have the emotional space inside to handle, most of the time, what's going on inside of them. And I can call them into being their highest, best self, the best version of who they are. And if that respectful connection is not there, then I'm just hitting them from my frustration. So if someone barked at us like that, or when it happens, there's just a real desire to like bury ourselves underground and just disappear. And and or fight, right? Depends on your temperament, or fight back. And some of you have kids who are fighting back with you. They're angry, they're arguers. Think about why. Where's it coming from? Part of it's them, it's their story. But when we're talking kids, you're the person of influence and they're responding to you. So the whole driver, the whole creator of that respect between us and our kids is rooted in how we feel within ourselves. So if you're hearing this and you're really clear, like, this feels true to me, and that I want to be able to come to my kids with gentleness, with connection, with love, with understanding and compassion. That sounds great to me, but I don't feel that way every day within myself. I don't even know what that emotional home is like. Then you cannot, there's no way to fake that. You just can't fake it. If you can try, but what happens is you will use up and drain so much energy because you're not in your authenticity. Does that make sense? You're not in your authenticity. So you're reaching to like be this idea of the mom you want to be, and your kids feel it, and then they don't believe it. They don't buy it. And then they don't cooperate in the way that you're setting out. In the way that you're setting the standard for anyway. So you end up getting kind of another problem in exchange. However, when you truly are living in the space of knowing who you are and how to parent from a grounded, present place, your kids respond to that. They smell it. They know it's for real. They want to be close to mom. They want to love you up. This happens with my clients all the time. They come into Awakened Motherhood, and there's this like 2-3 week period in the beginning of our work together of them learning these new practices and methods of getting into a place of clarity and focus. When kids start coming like moths to a flame, to be closer to you, to spend more time with you, to, if they're teenagers, tell you more of what's going on in their lives, the things you want but you never get. They're just bringing that because they want to come into your light. They want to come closer to you, to be in that sweet feeling place as you start cultivating that more and more, if that makes sense. So, and usually kids come first, and then partners are sometimes takes them a little bit longer. But what happens when we ground and really heal our own motherhood wounds is that we show up ready, and we show up able to hold loving boundaries, to give a direction, and to know that we're going to have it happen. That one way or another, it's going to happen, not by force or threatening or fear mongering or getting so big that we scare kids into doing what we want them to do, but through confident assurance, clarity, and an expectation that they can do it, and they will do it. And if they need help, we'll be there for them. But we're so proud of how hard they're working. And we're so proud of who they're becoming. And they're such amazing, fantastic beings. And every day is a miracle. Okay? This is sort of my parenting manifesto. But just to live in that space of like, you are a gift. And this life is a gift. And I'm going to help you to be your best version of yourself. And if I couldn't support that because I was in survival mode, what's going to happen is I'm going to get a lot of pushback, a lot of testing, a lot of drama, a lot of lower energies, negative energies. But when I'm able to hold a bigger space for your feelings because I'm good, then the conversation is elevated with them. The way I give directions is elevated. The way that they respond to me is completely at a different level, a higher level. You are the leader. Even if you don't want that job, they're looking at you, they're following you. They're a part of your life and your vision, and they're going to fulfill what you lay out for them. And if what you're laying out for them is there is something wrong with these kids and they're not worthy of my respect, they'll feel that, you guys. They'll become it. They will be that. They'll be that to you. And it will create so much more hardship and suffering that's really unnecessary for you and for them. So let's review the key, the core foundational piece to getting your kids to listen to you and cooperate happily, easily, lightly, uh, yeah, and feel good about themselves in the process is respectful connection. I don't mean fake respect. I mean respectful connection. I see you. I love who you are. I respect that you're having your own experience that is not mine. I make space for that. And as best I can, I support that. I support you thriving in your experience, whatever that is. Let's make room for it. And let's help you to become a master at navigating through your own challenges and overcoming them. That's being human, right? So in order to do that, I got to be the leader. I got to know how to do that, right? If you're feeling like this sounds great, but I just don't even know how to do that, then I would just encourage you to get very crystal clear on your vision. What do you want that you don't have now? What part do you want to leave behind you? And what do you want that you don't have now? And spend some time reflecting and really get clear on that. And then once you're clear on that, or you might already be like, I'm done with the struggle. I'm done yelling at my kids. I never want to yell at my kids again. Then you're ready to reach out to me. And please do connect with me. Don't hesitate. If you're recognizing you don't have the strategies and the skills and you're ready for that, then let's talk and see if what we do is a fit for you. And if I know I can't help you, I will not blow smoke at you. I'll definitely steer you in the direction of something else that will help you. So don't hesitate to reach out. Either way, you'll get a lot of help and strategy and support on how to move out of where you are into being the mom that you want to be, that you feel proud of, and getting the results from your kids that you most want to be seeing right now. If you want to reach out to me and grab a space on my calendar, then go ahead and do that, and we'll have a chat and see what's going on for you. You can book a free clarity call with me at my calendar link. That's www.honorjanetsky.com/call. Okay, I'll drop it beneath this video, and catch you guys again soon.